What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Cohen's RV World. Today, we're taking a look at a super cool Keystone Fuzion. So this is the 2026 Keystone Fuzion. Model is the 442. So this is just an amazing RV. It has a matte, kind of like sand paint job. I love the paint on it. It's just so cool. And it even has a 50-inch outdoor TV and the biggest window in the industry. It has 4 armless Girard awnings. There's 3 on this side and there's 1 on the back. We'll check out the back later because that's pretty cool. But they have this, so the Easy Flex suspension, they've had that, but they added this this welded bar that you can see here on the mirror. And it gives it just a little bit of extra stability because it goes across all the way to the other axle. You can see it. But it also has this really cool underglow light, which is super duper awesome. Now, let's see what else we got. So it also has the Kurt Helix pin box. So this is the pin box right here. Super nice. Got a spring right there, so it can help with some bouncing. You got your Flex Power. This is the dual fuel injected Flex Power 5500E generator in the front instead of in the back. Now, right here, you've got some, I think that's the battery box, is this black thing. I'm not too sure what that is. That might be the fuel tank for the generator. Now, right here, you've got a giant pass-through storage and a lot of your, this is the solar panel disconnect right there, and the future charge location. So also in this pass-through storage, you get the toy hauler style flooring. Very nice, easy to clean. I love that. Now also your in-command brain is all the way in the back right there. So it's easy access to that, which is super cool. I also forgot to mention, in this RV, you don't actually get outdoor speakers, you get this. This comes with the RV. It is a giant JBL speaker with LED lights, and you don't just have to have it at the RV. You can push up this little thing and use it kind of as a suitcase. It's so cool. I just love it. And this RV has 2 entries. This one goes into the garage, and even, check this out, built-in air compressor. And this one is 125 PSI. And these tires take 125 PSI. So you can air up your RV's tires with this, which is awesome. And you can also air up your toys. We've also got a GFI plug back in there. Close this up. Nice and easy. Now, okay, I'm about to blow your mind here with this toy hauler deck. So I have the decking, like the round railing in, because there's a really cool feature. If I hand off the camera. So, oh, also your 4th Girard awning is on the back here. You've also got a backup camera. But anyway, the Force.
Oh. Yes! That's awesome! Yes!
This is like one of the coolest decks ever. So basically, it's motorized with this switch right over here on the side. And check this out. If you do need to pull it down manually, you can. You just got to have the amount of weight. But for me, I'm obviously too light. I'm literally swinging on that. But it is just like the easiest thing to operate ever. It's controlled with these little cords right there. And it's a super sturdy deck and all, which is just amazing. So that's the outside. Let's go inside and check this thing out. Oh, all right, now we're in the inside. So super cool RV. Let's go take a look at it. Yet again, Keystone Fuzion 442. So we're gonna start off in the back, in the garage area. So we saw the deck, we've got it set back up now. So so we're gonna come over here. So this hatch that's open right here, this is a toolbox, so if you want to store your tie downs when you're done, you can put them all in here instead of having them lie around. So these are also 4-season doors, or not 4-season, 3-season doors that open and slide. So they're kind of like multi-function doors. But there's also these are cool couches. So they've got the Fuzion thing over here, but these are for if you bonk your knee. Like I'm actually bonking my knee pretty dang hard on these seats. It does nothing. Now also It's also got the Keystone logo, but this part folds down to give you cup holders. So that's pretty nice. And that has that on each seat. You can see it right there. And you still have, yet again, the knee knocker kind of cushion on there. That's what I'm gonna call it now, the knee knocker cushion. Also, you have your blinds, which have, oh gosh, I forget what we called that. Oh, reflectrix. Okay, so it's got reflectrix on the outside. So so when you do look at it from the outside, I don't know if you can see it, but it does have like kind of like an aluminum look. So it actually protects the RV from heat. And also, your area back here has a little door, so you can shut it off from the living space. It's easy to just open back up. These again, but also you have your awning, another awning. So one of these, so these two switches, one goes to the back, one goes to the one that's on the side right here. You have your light switches as well, and your stairs that you can put on the side of your deck out here. So they can just they can clip to these little brackets there and there. Now also we're gonna head up in here. So inside the garage, you have a camera. So it doesn't really act as a backup camera, more of a safety tool. If you have two $60,000 Harleys sitting back here and the tie down comes loose on one, you can assess the issue before one falls onto the other, damaging both of them and costing you a lot of money. So this really helps out. And you've also got some cabinetry up here and a Connex TV with Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video. It's a 32-inch. In here, you have a bathroom with a porcelain toilet, sink with plumbing access and storage underneath it, medicine cabinet, and a mirror. Very nice. Now, coming back out, if you didn't notice, above me, there's actually a bunk up there. I am standing on my tiptoes to try and get that up there, but I can't. Also, there's a GFI plug up there, but that is pretty much the garage. So we're gonna move up into the living kitchen dining space now. So you have a 50-inch Connex TV with, yet again, Netflix, YouTube, and Prime. Pretty nice. Now also, if I didn't say before, they have the largest window in the industry, which is super big. That's all I know about it, is it's super big. But it's got a nice dinette right here. Great place to sit. Has a great view of your campground as well. And super big blinds for this window, which I love. Oh, and these are blackouts, so nobody can see into your RV when they are down, which is nice. Now, okay, so theater seats. So you've got a sofa right here. This one converts into a bed, and this theater seat is pretty cool. It has multiple different options. You have seats, you have lumbar and seats, so you can put up footrests, and you can have lumbar support, which is awesome. You've also got a cup holder on each of these theater seats. Pretty nice. And yeah, I talked about the couch, converts into a bed and everything. Pretty nice. You've also got a light fixture above there. So the couch has its own slide right there. Super nice. And you also get plenty of windows for plenty of visibility out here. Fireplace. So you've got a fun little fireplace. You can change the rocks and change the flame color. So that's pretty cool. Also, you have a JBL speaker bar right there. That is nice. All right, so moving over to this area, we're gonna go to the fridge and the pantry. So the pantry, it's got a foot release down here. So I'll push down on this and pull. And now we have an awesome pull-out pantry that you can store all your cereal in. That is awesome. One of my favorite snacks is cereal, unless it's candy or something like that. It just latches like that. And if you try and pull it, you can't pull it out. But it's also 12-volt fridge. It's crazy that this is a 12-volt. I think, oh gosh, I forget how many cubic feet he said. Was it big? Let's just say it was big. But plenty of water's in there, apparently. And then get this. There's even a built-in ice maker right there. So that's the tray for it. See? Ice maker, baby. That is awesome. So you get 2 freezers in this RV, which is crazy. I would not expect a giant fridge with 2 freezers. Now, also, solid surface countertops, and this is real quartz. That is amazing. And also, you even get stainless steel farm sink and a removable faucet head. That is awesome. Now, there's plenty of storage up here, even some really, really cool light fixtures. I like those. Yeah, there's all your storage that you can get. Really big. Love it. Now, you also have a residential size stove and oven. This is like a real oven. You've even got some lights on there. Panel light. That gives you these fun little knob lights. Very nice. Now, under the sink, there's some really cool stuff. This pulls out to give you 2 trash cans inside your RV. That is amazing. And this is just a cabinet that opens. Gives you plenty of storage underneath there and some plumbing access. Under here, you get some storage there. And plenty of drawers. There we go. But very nice. I like that. Now, over here, on the other side of the oven, you get another cabinet there. And on this side, you also get a road vac, which is pretty nice. You've got the kickstart right there. So everybody knows what happens when you pull it up. It turns it on. So that's honestly pretty handy. So if you sweep up a little pile of dirt there, you can open that up with your foot and just sweep it in there and it sucks it up. And also you have a door which opens up access to your breaker panel, and you can change your circuits in there, which is pretty nice. But let's move up, sort of up here and check out what's going on here. So you've got your Max Air fan controller, which would be for that right there. And you also have your solar inverter start right there. So you can turn on your your solar. So let's see if here we go. So any GFI outlets that have, that say like inverted outlet and have the solar on there, when you turn on that inverter, those outlets are now active. So that is awesome. And also your TVs are gonna be active too, which is pretty nice. USB and USB-C chargers, on-off lights for all your main lights in the living room. And they also have a dimmer switch, super cool. Now this is your in-command control panel. So when you log into it, you get a bunch of controls. So awnings, slides, lights, generator, hitch, tank bat heat, HVAC, settings, bunch of other stuff like water pumps and everything. You can even check your tank levels and fuel level for your generator, which is awesome. But so also this can have a Bluetooth option, so you can have an app on your phone, which so if you're in Bluetooth range, you can operate the awnings and slides, anything with a motor basically. And if you're in Wi-Fi range, you can operate any of the electrical systems like the HVAC or anything like that. But that's pretty cool. It's just got a little power button on top, goes away like that. And when you turn it back on, you have to, well, most of the time, you have to punch in a little passcode for it. But in the bathroom, you also get these pretty cool like drawers that are dovetail. So it's got a dovetail kind of style build. Very nice. Dovetail is great when you're building wood. It's super sturdy. And there's 3 of them, which is pretty nice. Now, porcelain toilet, super nice. Porcelain toilet comes standard in all Fuzions because they're just built like that. They're so cool. You also have a shower bench in here and a pretty kind of like backing to the shower. Also like that like overly awesome shower head. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so cool. Also, here's your sink. So a nice countertop here and storage. Very nice. You also get storage and plumbing access under the sink. And even a mirror, like a backlit mirror with the Keystone logo, I believe. GFI outlet and on-demand hot water. If you don't know what that is, it's long-lasting hot showers. So you can stay in this bad boy for a nice long time and have hot water. Now, coming into the bedroom, we'll end the video off here. You have a king-size bed, which is crazy, and nightstands on either side of the bed. Another solar outlet over here, and USB and USB-C chargers. And that's on either side of the bed. That one's a solar outlet. That one's just a regular outlet. But you still have GFI, USB, and USB-C on either side of the bed. Now, so this apparently has a giant mirror on it. So this is a closet, but the doors have mirrors. Super big. Awesome. Now, if I open it back up, it's got a hanger bar, a shelf, and it's practically walk-in. Well, I mean, I'm inside of it. Does it matter if you're hunched over? Does it have to be a walk-in? Like, huh? But also, there's a 32-inch TV in your bedroom that has, yet again, Netflix, YouTube, and Prime. Now, inside this, you have plenty of storage, so it's kind of like a hidden storage area, and timeout escape window. Now, also behind me, you get this awesome closet area with a shelf, hanger storage, and washer dryer prep. That is amazing. Also, in this area, there's still some just big drawers. So yeah, that's pretty much the RV. So if you want to get this floor plan for yourself, email me at cohensrvworld@gmail.com, and I can get you hooked up with a dealer who can find you this RV for the best price. See you guys later. Happy camping.